Okay, great. So it looks like we have a little bit of some airtime here. Have a little bit of some airtime here. Okay, so just lining up some. Okay, so it looks like there's some different view that's coming from this situation. And when we arrive at these moments, you're gonna feel like, what do I need to know? And so this is you getting up asking. This is you getting up doing all of the inner work. So doing a lot of asking right now. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of asking. And then with these new awareness that's coming in, you could be asking yourself, what do I need to be aware of during this full moon energy? What am I moving toward now? Is something holding you back? What will help me on my journey? And these are questions. So if you have your ritual planner, so those of you who have been following their ritual planners and their journals, we are looking at the full moon release spread. So in my journal, I think it's page 18. So we could be looking at this full moon release spread. And other things that we could be looking at is, how can I appreciate myself a little bit more? Because that was a huge release all by itself. Whatever that release you just did, that was already a huge release. So just keep giving. Just keep giving the way you need to give. In appreciation in itself is also the virtue of knowing that, okay, there's this small little tiny project that I need to work on. And sometimes you may think, how am I going to release that? How am I going to get that into my plan? How am I going to just put it on my calendar, right? Because sometimes it can feel like, I don't need anybody to know it. I don't need anybody to know my business. But it's like, well, you don't need to tell anybody your business. You don't need to tell anyone your business at this moment. So it's just, there must be some kind of request you made along the lines of things, and now you're looking at, you didn't remember that you asked for this request. You didn't remember, but you did. So now you have this other understanding that you are just here to take it easy too, right? You are here to take it easy. So it could look like another question could be coming out, like, why am I holding on to this attachment? Because you need it. Maybe because you need it. And it's okay to let go of that too. It's okay. And so now there's this other full moon celebration spread, so we can turn to that. And we can look at the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5th and the 6th positions and how they're lined up. And so just allow yourself to shine in this time. Allow yourself to shine. Allow yourself to have this awareness as you work on that emotional side of yourself, which is just humanizing, which is you're just being human. You know what I'm saying? You're just being a little human right now. It's like, who cares about that? And so we're being asked to look at some other parts of ourselves, and it's like, I am enough. 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 So, it feels like, I'm just gonna go ahead and connect to some cards and see how it goes. And, you know, it could feel like another full moon release spread. It could feel like a it can feel like that. So let's go back to the full moon release spread. Okay, so this looks like some higher. So what did the frequency feel like for you? Let's make a note of that if you have your journals. And if you do not have the ritual planner, that's okay. Just think of it as you're exploring your handwriting skills and starting a new journal. You can name it whatever you want to name it. Okay, if you want to call it a full moon journal, then that's what you call it. If you want to just call it Conversations by the Moon, then that's what you call it. And one of the questions is, what do I need to release at this full moon? And so, the Illuminated Tarot by Caitlin Keegan. So that was the Ace of Diamonds. The Ace of Diamonds. So diamond is also like coins. It's the physical world, the element of earth. So we're looking at the Ace of Diamonds. the world. Peace, travel, open-mindedness. Open-mindedness. What do I need to release at this full moon? So this is the Ace of Diamonds coming in to support you, reminding you that the world is here. Peace, travel, open-mindedness. Okay, so those are some key words. I'm also seeing here, like, in relation to, like, scribbling. I'm hearing Spirit say something about scribbling. Oh, scribing. You can also be scribing during these times. And if you're not allowing yourself to open up, and you know, sometimes it's not about, you know, trying to contradict what you're trying to say to yourself, or do whatever it is you're trying to say, or not trying to be too confusing or speak about things that have no sense of connection. But this is where your guides are reminding you that this is something you can open yourself up to. Peace, travel, open-mindedness. Why am I holding on to this attachment? Why am I holding on to this attachment? Another Ace of Clubs. So clubs are like your wands. Passion and creativity, the element of fire. Why am I holding on to this attachment? So you have the Ace of Clubs. Strength, overcoming desire, building trust, courage. There's a commitment here. And so you have your strength. So strength is holding on to you too. Okay. What will I gain by releasing this attachment? So it also feels like motivation, commitment, strength, moving towards something. And you have the Ace of Diamonds. That diamond is coming back up for you. Eight of Spades. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Eight of Spades? You're kidding me right now. Justice, reason, and fairness. That is a beautiful card. Fairness. So, what will I gain by releasing this attachment? We have the Eight of Spades, justice, reason, and fairness. Okay, so just a little bit of some tarot time with the Illuminated Tarot. I thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for reminding us of your presence each and every day as we take time to ground ourselves and call into the archangels, your team in spirit. We thank you, and we take the time to just remain still, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out, and just releasing and letting go. Just releasing and letting go. Take time to just unwind today. Take time to breathe in. There could be, there's gonna be some emotions that are coming up, and when these emotions come through, just know you have the strength to move toward something new. Allow yourself to feel energized by this personal frequency. As we take time to unwind throughout the day, let go of any disturbances that no longer have a desire. Sometimes we just need to take time to clean out the auras. Okay, so you just need to be still here now and take time to clean out your auras. Okay, and this is where you can be asking questions to your guides. Can you please show me how to do this in my own way? Is there a number? Is there a special number that I can use? Is there a special color that I can use? And then you feel less confused. So just taking a moment of silence and just appreciating that energy. Source. Appreciating the energy. Thank you, Source Energy. And then taking that energy back and putting it back into the world. Sometimes other emotions can come up, like hesitation. And so when this other frequency comes in, just allow yourself to sit, chat, journal, move around. It could just be time for you to sing, talk, But most importantly, just allow it to go with the flow. Just allow it to go with the flow. That's it. Just allow it to go with the flow. Your patience is your beauty. And your beauty is your patience. That is your gift. This is a very beautiful connection. So I'm very grateful to have come here today and just shared a little bit of shared content. I'm excited about using this form of planning, and at the same time I'm using this form of planning also to help promote and stabilize my personal relationship, whether it's with my children, my partner, whether it's with, a spouse, whether it's with your co-workers. We understood the connection and the service. Of being like a provider, and so now you're just stopping by, getting ready for what's coming, and so now you have a little bit more momentum. It feels like a little idle, like when your car's in gear and the engine's on and everything, and you're like, okay, there's a little bit of idle, some resistance going on here. What do I do with this resistance? I'm not. Release and let it go and just be present. I am the divine guidance that I am. I am the divine guidance that I am. And so now we're just pursuing another a new relationships could be coming in for you too, so okay, we're gonna leave it there, and I wish you all the most success. Don't forget to just do whatever pleases you, but I think at this time you just have a nice knowing, and so you just get to do whatever it is that you need to do. You asked, so now just kind of do your own thing. This is the deck. And I want to give thanks to the Illuminated Tarot. Beautiful artwork. I admire artwork, so I'm very grateful to share this message with you. And a multi-dimensional connection. Add a multi-dimensional connection. I'm going to also spread an oracle, magical dimension. Magical dimensions. Who is this by? This is by Light Star. The light star. Sacral portal. Creativity, intimacy, and inhibition. Numbers 3 and 4. So sacred portal. Wow. Creativity, intimacy, inhibition. The image connected with orange carnelian color, right? Oh, color. So yeah, carnelian stone. That would be a good one to wear, yeah. Carnelian, I like carnelian. It does kind of remind me of like maybe the first house energy, like something's being born again, giving you the motivation, you know. So it's like you have something to take care of. So the creative power is intertwined with harmoniously uniting all living beings. Our creative sacral chakra allows us to manifest and create, honor harmonious relationships, and allow us to let go. It requires great trust in order to co-create with other beings, and the health of this portal can affect how trusting we are toward others and how easily we honor our own creative spirits. The oracle interpretation, whether your situation involves a relationship, creative project, or a business partnership, how is your expression flowing in these areas? Are you feeling inhibited or restrained? Or are you too overbearing? Be honest. Are you too overbearing? Is your creative spirit locked away, secretly seeking expression? Those are some good questions. Your creativity and sensuality desire discovery. If you have been holding back, now is the time to step forth and allow your expression to unfold. You are a kaleidoscope of beauty. Companion crystals, orange, carnelian, amber. Oh, I love amber, yes. You ever heard that song, Amber, by 311? Just thought of that. Amber. And then you have orange carnelian. This might be a nice time to go visit a crystal shop. If you haven't already, if you have, then you kind of understand where this message is going. There's a lot of unity right now, too. There's also a lot of unity here. And the companion essential oil is orange or tangerine. Oh my God, have you ever just visited a garden, like a nursery or a tree farm? That would be something nice to do. Visit like a tree farm. Ask somebody to take you. I mean, if you can go by yourself, but it always feels good to kind of bring somebody with you. And I'm just saying, looking at trees, it's a special kind of feeling, you know what I mean? And then seeing an orange tree, oh my God, I saw an orange tree. We were passing by in this neighborhood, and I've always seen this area, but that tree, oh my God, it's like it came out of nowhere. It's like it grew overnight, all of these beautiful oranges. But you know, that it took time for all of those babies to grow. But I just loved looking at the tree and then reminding myself, that is growth. That is growth. So whatever you take out of this message today, just know that you have beauty. Your growth is your beauty. Your growth is your beauty. And so a lot of times we try to be overbearing because it could feel a little difficult to let go of something that we have no control over. So just release it and give it to Source. Give it to your guides. Give it to your angels. And so it is, and so it be. So have a beautiful, blessed day. Thank you so much for coming on these moments where it's inviting. For the most part, it's very inviting, and we're just finding ways to promote. When you see this card here, the Sacred Portal, the number 34, just being creative. So those are your keywords: creativity, intimacy, inhibition. Creative power is intertwined with harmoniously uniting all living beings. So there you go. I wish I had a painting to show you, but because that is what I'm working on, my paintings. But take a screenshot of this for meditation, like if you need something to look at and talk it out, you know. This would be a good backdrop. Screenshot of colors. Sacred Portal. Okay, all is well. I am the divine guidance that I am. That could be your affirmation. Okay, have a beautiful day, y'all. Take it easy. Happy full moon. Thank you. Bye-bye.